Hello, welcome back to freedomalcohol.com. This is Sam French and you join me here part 2, and yes, I have miraculously changed the colour of my shirt, and that is the topic that I want to go on to talk about right now, and that is about change. How do you make the change stay with you, that freedom from alcohol? How do you maintain it? How do you keep it going? And I quite simply want to say with you that it is a very, very basic principle. There are a number of key, very basic things that I think that you can do and that I have been doing to get to where I have now 15 weeks in of freedom from alcohol. And today I'm not going to be talking about that. I'm going to be talking about another change, a change which I've implemented at work, and I want you to think about how this applies for you and your freedom from alcohol. So quite simply, how do you implement a change that lasts? How many times have you tried to change something in your life, whether it's losing weight, whether it is giving something up, whether it is being kinder to your friends, whether it is going on a different walk, whatever. How many times have you tried something and it's lasted, it's stuck for about a week, it's stuck for about a month, and then it's all gone wrong? Ask yourself that question. So my recommendation to make it stick is quite simply, firstly, you need to be totally and 100% emotionally engaged in what it is that you want to achieve. Your goal, your vision, you've got to be on it, you've got to want it, and it's got to mean something to you. That's number one. Number two, every single day that you get up, you need to be writing this down. You need to be getting down your goals on paper every single day until it becomes part of how you think. It becomes a natural response. What are you working on? What are you working towards? Every single day. And point 2 is only going to come if you get point 1 right as well. If you are totally emotionally involved in it and really, really want this goal. By writing it down every single day, it becomes a part of your psyche. It goes back to the point that I've made over and over again, that it takes 30 days to form a habit and 90 days to unform it and rebuild a positive habit that you want to change. Point number 3. Well, what do you think point number 3 is? Point number 3 is, let's get other people involved in what we want to do. Get them to hold you to account. Whether that is a goal at work, whether that is your freedom from alcohol, get them involved. Somebody who's going to celebrate with you when you do well. Somebody who's going to be kicking you up the arse and saying, you haven't done this, you said you would do this and you haven't done it. Get other people involved. Point number 4 is measure yourself every single day, whether that is statistically or behaviourally. How have you done today with your goal, with what you're working on? Every single day, at the end of the day, stop, think, and how have you done? Even if it is to give yourself a kick and say, I haven't done it today, that's really bad. What am I going to do tomorrow to do it differently? So measure yourself and hold yourself to account. And that is it in a nutshell. Over and over again, change comes back to these simple things. Being emotionally involved in your goal, writing it down every day, making it part of what you do, measuring yourself and holding yourself to account every single day, and getting other people involved. Get those people socially involved in what it is that you are wanting to achieve, whether it is losing weight, whether it is giving up alcohol. All of these things can be achieved by this, by carrying out these steps. Now, I'm not saying that freedom from alcohol is something that isn't a problem anyway, that it's not a problem that is your physical makeup. It is. I'm not saying that it isn't a disease. I'm not saying that it is going to be easy. Change is never easy, but if you emotionally want it, what I'm saying is, and you have the commitment, you have the want to drive this change, it is going to happen for you if you do it day in, day out. I really believe that, and I've got to that point after these 15 weeks or wherever we are now that you've got to keep at it. You've got to be relentless, you've got to keep going, and you've got to get into that routine. So coming back off holiday, when you're feeling perhaps a little bit flat, that you've got to go back into those routines, welcome them and go, actually, this is brilliant. I'm going to pick up my routines and my change again coming back off my holiday. And that's what I've had to do. I've had to welcome back my routines. So let me tell you a little bit about my daily routine at the moment. Every single morning I get up and I remember what my aim is. My aim is to be free from alcohol forever. But actually, it's not about that, it's about my goal. And I've talked about this over and over again. It's about my goal for improving the quality of my overall life. And I remember that every single day. This is why I'm doing it. I want to feel better personally. I want to feel better in my work life. And I want to be a better person and be able to give back to other people. That's what I think every single day when I get up. I try and remember that. I pause first thing. I take a pause and I go, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for today. No matter what's coming up, no matter how negative I feel, it's about taking a pause before I go in. Then, when I get towards what I want to do for the day, I stop and I think. And if I'm at work, I have a sheet. And on that sheet, I write down 3 things, my 3 priority areas for the day. Every single day I do this. I write those 3 things down. That helps me know what it is I'm going to measure today, and how do I know that I have moved forward in my day. So that's what I do. At the moment for me, if you want to know, honestly, it's about service and customer service for me at work personally, and obviously it's about my freedom from alcohol. What am I going to do today for that? And every single day I then take a pause in the middle of the day or in the afternoon when I start to feel low, when I start to get wound up, I take a pause and I just relax. I stop, I clear my mind, and I take 2 minutes, 10 minutes, depending on what I can, to just be there, just to be mindful every single day. And then, at the end of the day, as I've said in the change points, I review myself. I think, have I had a rubbish day? Have I not done what I said I was? Has it been a non-focused day? Or have I actually been really focused and moved forward? And how has this made me feel? And how has this helped me move towards my goal of that increased quality of life? I do that every single day, every day. And if I don't do it, I'm telling myself that I haven't done it, and therefore I need to redo it. There is one other thing that I want to mention, and that is being free from alcohol, and again I've said this before, will not work with simply using willpower. And that's why the point 1 that I raised at the beginning of this change video, this week 15 part 2, that point 1 of being there and really wanting it, and being emotionally connected with your goal is absolutely essential. If you don't want it, if you don't want your freedom, if you don't want that goal at work, if you don't want that goal in your personal life, and it really doesn't have meaning for you, you're not going to be able to do any of the other things. It's not going to happen. So that's why it's not about willpower. It's about a mindset, and it's about how you go about that, and how you think about positive things that are going to come from achieving your goal. If you think you are losing something, if you think you're doing this goal because somebody else is telling you to, if you think it's using just your willpower and it's going to be a tough, long old slog forever, you're not going to achieve it. I hope this has helped you and served you in some way. Remember those simple points, write it down, be clear of your goal, be emotionally connected, get other people socially involved, and review yourself day in, day out, measure yourself. And these should help you towards your maintenance of freedom from alcohol. Thank you for listening to freedomalcohol.com. You've been listening to Sam French. Have a great day.